This video is brought to you by Practical Music Theory for the Rock Guitarist, my new book, which is a comprehensive guide to all aspects of music theory necessary for playing rock guitar. From blues to the cycle of fifths, from understanding and using modes to choosing the right notes for a melodic solo, from pentatonic scales to chord construction and keys. It's all covered in a clear and concise manner. With accompanying video demonstrations, jam tracks and tabs, you learn to use the knowledge you gain in accessible ways that make sense for less than the cost of a few guitar lessons. Check out the link in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. I was watching the news the other day on TV and, there was some economic expert of some description or other was saying, well, the way things are right now, it's looking very reminiscent of the 1970s, the economy. Got me thinking, well, can we have the music as well, please? Because back in 1978, a song went to number 5 in the UK charts that had a really rather tasty guitar solo in it that sounded a bit like this. Yes, indeed, that was the solo from Rod Stewart's I Was Only Joking, which in the UK, I believe, I don't think this is the same in other territories, but in the UK, it was released as a double A side with Hot Legs. And I remember Top of the Pops used to kind of alternate, play one week and the other week, and the other one next week. And that solo is part of a longer instrumental section in the song, which encompasses an acoustic guitar solo, which kind of morphs into a mandolin solo, I believe, and then topped off with that electric guitar solo. And I just kind of, I'm a little bit misty-eyed and nostalgic for the days when, records that had those big, long instrumental sections that took you on a bit of a journey that kind of, that told a story almost in their own right. Songs like that weren't the preserve of obscure prog rock album tracks. They were big hit singles that, as I say, were on Top of the Pops every week. And I think the lack of that kind of thing now is, we are the poorer for the lack of it. But there you go. That's just me talking, and I'm just old, probably. But anyway, that's what the solo sounds like, and I thought it would be a good one to have a look at. So here's a little bit of an explanation about what's going on in the solo.
Solo explanation.
Okay, starting as always by taking a look at the chords we're playing over. It goes like this. So the theory aficionados amongst you will no doubt recognise that we're in the key of B flat major, which means that we're going to be using the B flat major scale for pretty much, well not pretty much, it is all of the solo. Most of the shenanigans that we're going to be looking at takes place within these two patterns here, up at the 15th and 13th frets. So if I just play through those, you can hopefully see. That one and this one. Like that. Okay, those are the two scale patterns that are at work in much of this solo. So let's take a little bit of a look at some of the licks. We start right at the top of that first scale pattern there, up at the 18th fret on the top E string, with a lick that goes like this. Then we let that note down for the following lick. Now, what's significant here is that whenever we are landing on a note and staying there for a while, it is invariably a note that's in the accompanying chord. This note here, for example, is a D note, which is in the G minor chord, which has arrived by then. And then we do this little lick. That kind of thing. And let me just scroll down. I'm looking at the tab here. So yeah, and it's all just coming out of that pattern there. And again, the significance of why we're finishing on this note here at the end of this run is because that's an A note, and an A note, as you can see, is in an F chord there, and that's the note we're playing on there. We take this this chord note kind of dogma, if you want to call it that, to into the next bar as well, where we're back on the B flat chord, and we've just got a couple of descending B flat major arpeggios, starting at the 15th fret on the 3rd string, same fret on the 4th string, and coming down to the 17th fret on the 5th string. So like that, just spelling out the B flat chord in terms of its root, its 5th and its 3rd, B flat, F and D. And then we come down into this pattern that we mentioned earlier, here for just some little bits and pieces like this. Let's have a look. And then back up into there again. Once again, this D note here is the note that he's kind of hanging on to at the arrival of the G minor chord. Next up we have basically what is just a straight little kind of G minor scale run. G minor scale is the same as a B flat major scale, just a mode of it if you like. So we can call it a B flat major scale using the first of those patterns that we looked at earlier, where we're going like that, and it's arranged in triplets, so it's going like that. And the effect that that has when you play, no one else in the band at that point is playing anything remotely with a triplet rhythm, so by playing triplets over the top of it, it's a really good way of making it stand out and sound noticeable. So and then once again we're coming to land on the strong chord note there, the B flat note. Then we have a little kind of twiddly bit there just between the 14th and 15th frets, and then landing on the B flat note there just as a nice little kind of resolution. We've hit a big strong B flat chord at that point and resolving to the root note. Next up we kind of move down the fretboard a little bit to we're at that sort of point in the solo where it's going from D flat chord to an F to a B flat, and we outline that E flat chord just with an E flat major arpeggio. So There's an E flat major arpeggio right there. E flat, G, B flat. And then, so we're kind of coming up to this sort of area of the neck again a little bit. So, and then a little bit of a pentatonic kind of thing there, really. We're coming up to which that G minor pentatonic, or B flat major pentatonic, however you want to describe it, is, you know, contained within that scale pattern that we looked at earlier. Here it is again. Okay, so yeah, and then we kind of, we're on the sort of downhill slope part of the solo. After that, we got, okay, again, notice the lingering on that note there, this E flat at the 16th fret on the B string. Why? Because we've hit a C minor chord, which has an E flat note in it. And then after that, we just have basically a kind of mirroring of that B flat major pentatonic riff that that kind of finishes things. We play it an octave higher and end it slightly differently. It's going, and then like that. So there it is, you know, a nice melodic little solo. Definitely, I think, worked out in advance, composed. It doesn't have the feel of something improvised about it. It could be, I suppose, or it could be a little bit of both. You know, it could be something that's, you know, where there's worked out bits and predetermined bits and, you know, improvised bits in between. Who knows? It's a great solo anyway, and now you know what to do. Go away and have some fun with it. And as always, you'll find a full tab for the solo in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it, that explanation you've just seen there, and the backing track to play along with yourself. All of that is, as usual, up on my Patreon page. There's the address, link in the description. As I'm sure you know by now, $3 or £3 a month gets you access to all of these additional goodies and resources that go along with these YouTube videos, and a massive, massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that, or any of the other ways, all of which are downstairs in the description. Thank you so much, everyone. It is truly, truly appreciated. But that is the video for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. Why not drop me a like as well while you're at it? Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time. We drink beer and talk about music and guitars and loads of other stuff. It's a great way to kick off the weekend. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.